Cool. So we're back here for one more class here in our project of the piano house. And let's use this class for export some files for FBX so that we can work in 3ds Max these files, and also to improve our project, okay? So that we can go to the foliage class. All right, seeing the pictures here and seeing the references here, there are things that we can adjust. All right, for example, we can take some of these files back to the 3ds Max to do some adjustments, and we can bring it back again. Okay, let's do it. So when you receive a file in Unreal and you want to take this to add in another software without using the DataSmith, for example, we can do it by exporting for FBX and work on this file there in the software that you are more used to work, okay? For example, let's select the swimming pool and let's leave it less deep. Windows, details, so you can go here. Let's go here. Look, it's here, right button, exit action. Instead of migrate, let's export. All right, by default is FBX. I'm going to select here in the work area, the desktop, to save it. I'm going to create a folder FBX, okay, and save it. It asks me if I want to keep the vertex color or the level of detail, LOD, the lot. No, we don't want that, okay, for now. We will see in the optimization class that LOD is a way of optimization, okay, to optimize our project to gain more FPS, all right, the frames per second. We're gonna see in the class of optimization with the Nanite, okay? For now, let's just uncheck this, all right? After we can talk more about it. Let's see. We want to export the collisions. If there are collisions in my geometry. For now, no, we don't want that, okay? Because we didn't talk about it yet. We will talk about it in the class of collisions, okay? That is when I configured my model, my asset, for example, to not let my character not to go through walls, for example, or to simulate physics. We're gonna talk about it soon, okay, in the collision class. Don't worry about it. Morph targets, we don't need to export. All right, so export. All right, we exported. Now let's import in 3ds Max. Backup. Here, desktop, cars, FBX, here. Let's open it. Perfect. We can make this swimming pool less deep. All right, let's take just the vertices and make this less deep. Let me see if we are working in centimeters. Unit setup. Oh, we're working meters. Let's change it to centimeters. Okay, now it's okay. We're working centimeters. Let's see the measure of my swimming pool. 190 of depth. I think it's too much. Let's put a little less. Let's put this number here. Okay. Now it's with 165 centimeters. I think it's okay. Obviously, as we changed here the vertices, like they are more like this, let's apply the VW map to get back to have the mapping 1 for 1 for 1. Convert to polygon and export. I think we can actually overwrite, let's see, FBX, perfect. Let's get back to Unreal and let's find our file. Right button, reimport, or reimport with new file. If you reimport, it's gonna bring from there of the folder that was created, you know, from the beginning, but we changed the place. All right, so let's reimport with new file. Let's suppose that instead of exporting or changing the place where you saved, let's suppose you did the correction, you exported the FBX exactly where it was in the beginning, and then you can reimport. In our case, as we change the place, we import it from a different place. Let's reimport as a new file, okay, of the desktop, like here, FBX. All right. Cool. Yeah. So the swimming pool is less deep. All right. Cool. We did this adjustment here. Another adjustment that I think that we can do is in this wall here, for example, on this wall, I'm gonna press 8. Before I press 8 on the letter, I can see between these wall veins, the looming is a really cool technology, but it's not 100% accurate. For example, these places here, these really small places, the looming isn't able to mark here, isn't able to make this a little darker, as in the photography, you know. If we see the photography, it's dark inside here because it doesn't get light inside. But in our case, it's different because the looming cannot understand this little areas. Okay, even if I go there in post process, in details, and I use here for small areas, let's say even if I increase the size for small areas, I cannot get the shadow like in the way that I really need. Okay, so let's export this wall here. We have the option of painting of black this wall or leave it darker. I think that's gonna be better. All right, if we paint this, I think it's better. If you use, for example, build, that is another way to calculate the light. Maybe that can be enough, and we would have to leave the build making like a render. And besides, we would have to open the channel too, but we're not gonna talk about this in this course. So that wouldn't make sense, okay? So let's just export this wall. I think it can be this wall here. I think it can be this one as well, behind the bed. Look, I think everything is going to go together in one block. Yeah, cool. All this block is going to go here. Let's see. I think for this, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's all right to be white. It's okay. For this wall here, I think that makes sense to paint. Look at this. Basically, we can paint in black every wood here. Let's export here. Right button, asset actions, export. Let's save here. Wall 01. Yeah. Export max. I'm gonna delete the swimming pool here. File, import, wall 01. Great, it is already here. So this wall here, we can already convert to polygon and associate a different material to it. Okay, if I select the material, we have two materials, one white and one darker white. Let's see this darker material. Let's paint it in black. Look, yeah, these two walls, So let's add another ID here so that we're gonna be able to paint in a darker color. Okay, let's see this wall here. This the wall of the bed. I think these walls here we can also this one as well because I think there's wood. Let's verify this if that wall has wood. No, just the internal ones, the ones that are inside. Let's take a look here. I think we can these two here. Yeah, I think that's easier. Let's undo these two. Okay, these two. And let's paint it. Let's paint this. Perfect. Right button. Oops. We don't need to map again in 1:1 because we didn't change the vertex of the place. We didn't change the place. Right button, re-import with new file and reset. Nice, we already found this, the other slot here. And let's paint this with a darker shade. Let's duplicate this. Let's apply it here. You can notice that it's getting more like faster, the process, all right? Because you're getting used to it. Let's put 0.1. I think it's enough because it's gonna be behind the wall, the wood of wall. Look at this. Look, it's dark as we want it. And here, same thing. These veins here, yeah. I think for now it's okay. It's good. Let me delete these windows there. This one as well. Let's see another adjustments that we can make. Look at this. I think that here in the reference there is a frame. Let's bring a frame there, okay, and make the adjustments, this depth here. Let's see if we have a frame here. I believe here we don't have a frame, but let's see. Maybe we have here. No. We don't have it here. Okay, that's all right. To model the frame, it's really quick, but I think we're gonna make the exportation so that we can practice this process. For example, here in library, I have, let's use the A6 house to take the frame, okay? A6 house, let's open it, the file, all right? So let's see, let's take a look at Unreal. What else we can adjust inside 3ds Max? We can improve our project. Let me delete these glasses here, okay? Let's see. Here we have the windows. Here a wood that we have to put a material. Let's put it. Yeah, that's it. Let's paint it. Out here, there will be trees. There will be gravels that we're gonna put here. And actually, we can use from key house. Yes. Let's see if A6 already opened. Oh, it's opening. So after we can open the key house to take the gravels, all right, the little stones. I think we can also take this lamp here to correct this mapping here. Right button, export. I'm gonna call it lamp. lamp of the kitchen. Let's delete this. File, import lamp, the lamp of the kitchen. Yeah, that's it. Let's take a look what we have here. Let's see if we can select this. Detach, right button. Actually, detach. Look, detach. So that it's gonna detach the glasses. I'm gonna try to select this yellow area so that we could map this area in 1:1:1. I think that's an adjustment that we can make that is going to help us. Hold on. Let's see. Do this 3 times. I don't think that's smart. So let's try. Actually, I'll have to do this. It's gonna be easier if I do it like this. And here, let's see, probably the same place. Yeah, it's correct here. Let's take a look here. Oh, all right, let's do it. Okay, here. All right. It looks correct, I guess. Oh, I think it's correct. Let's apply the VW. The VW 1:1:1. Yeah, right button. Great. Let's take the glass again. Attach. Yeah. Let's take a look if this is correct. Yeah, that's it. Right button. And actually, let's take to zero of the word, because that's gonna be better if you want to use in another software. That's gonna be better. Okay, after you just have to migrate, that's gonna be easier. To get the right position in another software. All right. Let's see. Export. I'm gonna call it kitchen. Yeah. But in this case, I'm not gonna re-import. I'm gonna import a new file. Oh, all right. Let's import a new file so that we can remember the position here. Right button, import, kitchen. We don't want the night. Let's import. Let me correct the position here. Great. Yeah, let's position this as the same position of the other. Let's take the materials. This. Apply it. This. Oops. This. Apply it. This actually is the light. Let's take the light here. Light. Glass in the blue. Iron there. Okay, cool. Let's put at the same position here. Yeah, it's close. Let's take the older one. I think it was this one. Delete this. And now it's the new one mapped. Okay. Nice. Now we can adjust the mapping, all right, of the lamp. But for now we're gonna leave it like this. All right. Let's see. Here, let's take a frame so that we can take there. It can be this one. Let's find it. Right button. Export. I'm here in the Unreal Engine 4. Alright. We didn't talk about Unreal Engine 4. You can see that it's a different interface. But we're working with the 5. But it's okay. I just want to use the frame of this project. I'm going to save it. Export. I'm gonna leave here. We don't want the LOD. Okay, that's it. Great. Let's delete here. File, import the frame. Cool. The adjustment here that we can make, actually, let's take a look. I think there in our project, it's more like vertical, like this. Yeah, like this. Let's see the measurements. Yeah, it's taller. Let's see. Let's put, oops, in Z. Yeah, it's more vertical, more higher. And here it's with, let's take a look, 70 centimeters, 80 actually centimeters. Let's see, plus 40. If we have some problem, it doesn't matter. We can decrease the scale in Unreal after. Let's take a look at this. The reference, let's see, it's very deep. Let's select the vertex here, just these two. Let's take the one down here. In the reference, maybe it's 12 centimeters. Right button in X, we can put 10 or 12 centimeters. 10 centimeters. Let's see if it's really deep or not. The depth. Any problem, we can decrease in the scale there. So, all right, great. Let's see what else we have here. There is the chamfered edges. Let's see if we can chamfer the edges. As I try to apply the modifier, chamfer. Let's take a look. But don't worry, if we have some problem, we can model again. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see if it's possible to chamfer without messing here. It looks okay. Yeah, it was possible to chamfer without messing up the mesh. And actually, let's select just the vertex of the front part. Let's take a look. And let's see if we can make it here, or if it's better to remodel. All right. So let's take a look. All right, let's chamfer this. Let's see if it's gonna be possible to adjust this without messing up the mesh. I don't think that's gonna be possible, but yeah, let's try it. Actually, I think it's gonna be easier to remodel this object. Yeah. So let's model this. I think it's gonna be better. I think that's gonna be easier. All right. Let's see here. Let's use the reference here as a snap. let's see. Let's see, 2 segments here. Let's put 2 segments here. Yeah, I think one of each side. Yeah, I think that it's here. 2 segments. It's with 1 centimeter here. So let's use snap to align here and get 1 centimeter back. It has aligned. Same thing the other side. It has aligned. One. Yeah, that's it. Select this face. The other one. Extrude of 1 meter and 99. Because, oops, actually it's 199. Extrude 199. Look, there is already 1 centimeter there. Okay, it wasn't right, but okay. Snap. Connect. 1 segment only this time. Let's see. Snap. One in Y. Select this face here. Select the other one. And bridge. Alright, we created the frame. Let's delete the previous one, that is the yellow one. Let's change the color here so we can see this. Modifier, chamfer, 3, 3.3, and 0.5. Alright, cool. Now it has worked pretty good. Let's see if 3 is very similar. Yeah, that's cool. It looks good. Alright, 3 looks good. Yeah. Let's see. If it's necessary, we can use the scale. Great. The VW map. Look, it's mapped here. It's very vertical, the texture, right button. Alright, it is mapped. The VW. Alright, perfect. Convert. Alright, let's put a texture here so that we can put as an image and one to put in the frame. Let's leave it black so we can identify this there. Convert. Let's attach. Then, great. Let's put the 0 of the word here. 0. Let's put the 0, the pivot. Alright. Let's see. And export. Alright. Let's save this. Frame. Let's save this. There's no problem. And let's bring it back. Alright, let's see that we're gonna put it here in this area. We can put in deco, right button, import, frame, import all. Yeah, it is here, our material, actually our object. Okay, let's put it here inside. Let's spin it. Let's rotate this. It is with the snap turned on. Okay. Here. It looks that it's like this. Yeah, that's it. After we can create a camera for this. It looks way bigger in the picture. So let's enlarge this. Yeah. Look, almost there. Right, like this. And here. Yeah, that's better, right? Let's take a look. It's here. Okay. Like this. Yeah. All right, that's great. Yeah, cool. All right. Now let's bring the graves, the little stones. Let's take a key house. Um, we have some of them that we can use. Although I did a photogrammetry, but for now let's take the key house. I'm gonna open the key house. Let me close the house A6 because I think I'm not gonna take anything and from this anymore. I guess. Let's see. Maybe I can take this TV, yeah, so that we can use in our project. Let's see. Because this TV is with the materials. Mm, no, no, no. But I'm not. I'm not gonna take this TV. All right. Okay. So I have these things here. Mm, let's see if we can take something else from here. Mm, let's see if we have light switches. I don't think so. Mm, carpet. We already have there. On these objects here, let's see. Here in the kitchen, we have these things here. Well, I don't think we need things from here anymore. I think we can just close it. So let's close it. All right, cool. Key house. We came here to take the gravels. I think that they are in. For example, let's see. No, they're not here. Deco. Let's see. No. Structure, no. Floor, no. Furniture, no. Let's see. Let's see. Terrain, no. So let's open the level so that we can find it. Key house, levels. Let's open the main level. That is the level that we opened yesterday. Meanwhile, we can see if we have something else here that we need to adjust. Okay, here I think we have an armchair. All right, I remember that. Let's take this armchair to there. Ouch, I made a copy. All right. I'm gonna leave it here like this. I think that's gonna be better this way. It's gonna be beautiful so that we can put a camera here and we can see the gravels. Okay, here we have a tree. Yeah, that's gonna be a cool area, beautiful area. Let's paint this here. It's a wardrobe here, I guess. All right, let's take the material from here and let's paint there. Let's see. Wait, yeah, beautiful. That's great. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's great here. Let's see if it has opened the key house. Yeah, okay. So these gravels here, let's see where they are. All right, they are here. With the vegetation together, all right? We're gonna talk about it in the foliage class, about vegetation. All right, let's migrate. We don't wanna exportate, we wanna migrate from key house to piano house. All right, it was successful, the migration. Cool, so it's here. No, it's not in key house. It's in some other project. It came from, let's see. Let's see here. All right, these two here. All right, let's associate to this grave. Let's see the color in the reference here. We have a picture, I guess. Let's see if we can find a picture. Let's see. Look, it's very small. All right, the little stones like the gravels. Let's see. Look, like this. You see, it is spread all over the floor. Yeah, I think maybe it can be smart to work with texture. I don't know. Let's see. But for now, let's just apply a material um, of, let's see here, material, a white material that is the one that we are using on our walls. That is a beautiful white. Okay, let's apply it here. All right, let's wait. All right, yeah, cool. Let's take the other one of this. That is in, let's see. Let's open the second one. I think white is gonna be cool. Yeah, beautiful. If you have some problem, we can change the texture. There's no problem. Okay, let's see. Let's apply it with some variation. I did a photogrammetry of these gravels. Maybe we can use it. I'm gonna process the photogrammetry. We can make a test to see if it's gonna be better with photogrammetry or with the gravel. Okay, save all because we did a lot of things. All right, let's see if we can take something else from key house. I don't think so. If in case we need, we can get back here. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Yeah. Now let's distribute. Look, let's put one here. All right, and then the other one here. They are different from each other. They are very similar, but they are different. Okay. Let's see. They are like this to not show the repetition because it shows if it's 3D or not. If it has repetition, a lot of repetitions, that people can realize that. So the less repetition, it's better. All right. Like if it looks like it doesn't repeat a lot, it's good, right? For example, these two, they are different. Let's invert this and then we can put it here. All right, and the other one we can invert and then we can put it here. All right, correct. All right, let's see the height. Oh, they are okay. Now that's cool. This one let's put here. Yeah, now it looks good. Yeah, good. Let's see. Now it looks correct, I guess. Cool. Yeah, so now it's easy here. Out. All right, 180 degrees. All right, because now they're not gonna repeat. All right, it's gonna variate, which is really cool. All right, let's take now these two here. All right, let's take here. All right, cool. Almost closing there. All right, almost complete. Let me put it here. All right, maybe depending on your GPU, your video card, graphics card, maybe the project is getting really heavy, like your FPS is gonna get lower. All right. So look, for example, ours here, it's 80, 90, all right, because we're working with a RTX 3080. It's a video card that is for like 2022. It's a really strong like video card, okay? But after, we're gonna talk about optimizations, all right? We're gonna learn how to transform the models in the niche, all right? Then we're gonna get more FPS, all right? Lots, and then we're gonna get back with more FPS. All right. Here it's beautiful, yeah. It's really cool, the real time, right? I mean, things are happening right now, you know. Look, the GIs, they are happening. Um, the reflections, uh, the propagation of light, that's really cool, yeah. Look at this. Look. Let's see, let's increase a little bit. All right. So that we can make these lines appear. Okay, because it's not interesting. All right. So the 3D is gonna get more realistic. All right. Yeah, nice. Cool. Yeah, I think it's cool. This area. We have the other area, the outside. Let's take there. Let's select everything. Gravel. Look, it's really cool that they are with the name. It's easier because of that. Out. So we copy all of it. All right. You see that the frame is lower. Okay. We are almost needing to optimize our scene and start using the optimization sources. Okay. Let's see here. It's below the floor. Let's see. Yeah, it's below the floor. I think I can put it more like this. We can bring it here. We can drag it here. All right. 1, 2, 3. Control plus 8. We can put it here. Cool. Here, we have some problem. Let's drag it here. All right. Okay, yeah, nice. Let's enlarge this a little bit. All right. So we're not gonna show this things that is gonna show that it's a 3D. All right, let's see. All right, let's select this. I think that's gonna be enough. Let's see. Yeah. We don't need this one. This, yeah. This one, let's see. No, we don't need. All right. And this one, we can put it here. All right. Let's enlarge here to see if we can hide the repetitions. Let's see. Let's enlarge this a little bit. It's gonna override. It's gonna help to fix this. Let's see. All right. Let's enlarge here to fix this hole. All right. Let's enlarge here as well. All right. I think we need the floor here, or like this. All right. Let's see. Let's align this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right. It's above the floor. Yeah. Let's enlarge this. All right. Look, we can send some to the inside here. Okay, yeah, really cool. Look at this. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see if we have some place also with these gravels. Let's see the pictures we have here, but I think we can work with texture. The water, let's see. Some places, let's see. They look like marble, but they are not. Don't worry. It's just the shadow of the trees. Let's see. Okay, after we can bring some dirty. All right, I'm gonna teach you. The decoration. Cool. Yeah. Mm, here we can apply the texture, the wood texture. This is what is cool. It's beautiful. The night scene here. Yeah. Let's get back to the daytime scene. Here in the kitchen, we're finishing. There, yeah, we have some rocks. We can bring some rocks there. There in the key house. Look the outside. Mm, the frame, the bathroom. It looks like we have a garden out there. We can see that. We can try that. Switch lights and curtains. Yeah. All right. I think that's really cool. Let's see if they are flattened. No, I think they're okay. They're cool. Yeah. Good. Uh, all right. Let's see. Um, let's see. Let's put it here. Mm, let's see. Mm, look, this one I can put it like this. This one a little higher. That wall there, you see? Let's see. A little like this, a little higher, a little fat, a little, a little higher. You see? Yeah, it's beautiful. And here, I think, yeah, it looks good. But here, I think we have to put the vertex. All right, so yeah, let's find this asset. Let's try to find this right button, export. Let's call it static mesh. I think this is the street, right? Let's see. Let's save it. Let's delete the frame. File import. Great. Right button, convert to polygon. It's gonna be easier. Shift. Let's see. VW. Let's map 1 for 1 for 1. Mapped. Right button. Let's export. Select. Street. Okay. A real. Right button. Oops. Re-import as a new file. Street. Look. It's gonna fix the holes. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's see these ones, the structure and everything. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's see. And we can put the rocks a little higher like this. Look, let's see the reference. Look, although the rocks are already with LOD and they get ugly from afar. But after we're gonna talk about LOD, okay? Let's take all the gravels because they are on the same level, all right? Let's put them a little higher, all right? We cannot exaggerate, all right? Let's see, let's put it like this, like this. I think there are gonna be more, like, there's gonna be better. Let's see. Look, that's better. Like this. Let's put it here. All right, we exaggerated, but don't worry, we can get it back. Let's see. All right, yeah, beautiful. Let's put it higher. All right. Very close to the edge of the street. Yeah, cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see here. Let's put it like this, like this. All right, like this. All right. All right, that's cool. All right, that's really beautiful, this area here. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my god, that's really beautiful. All right, that's really cool. I think we can put a floor like, you know, here below this. All right, let's put a floor of Unreal. Let's create a cube. All right, look at this. We just created a cube here. Look, let's enlarge this, and after repainting black, so that it can be below the floor. All right, let me put it here. All right, let's see. Let's enlarge this a little bit, and it's gonna be below the floor. Okay, so that way the light isn't gonna go through this. Okay, look, below the rocks. All right, let's enlarge this. It's gonna get all these gravels. All right, I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, so that the light isn't gonna get through between these gaps of the stones. Okay, I think it is enough. Let's see, let's take a look. Let's see. We can see the light there on the stairs. So what do you think about covering the stair? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah. All right, we just did it. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, yeah, great, like this. Let's see here a little bit, so we can decrease the scale a little bit. All right, let's get back a little bit. Yeah, let's paint in black. Actually, it is already black below there, because the light doesn't go through a lot of lights. All right, so I don't think it's necessary to paint. All right, that's all right. File, save all. Save the level here, and let's close this class. Okay, if it's necessary, we can make another class about improvements. All right, but this class is kind of long, so before closing this class, let's paint here. Let's take a wood material. All right, details, let's find this. I think we're gonna need to invert the axis. Okay, let's see. Let's apply it here. Let's see if it's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Perfect. All right. Let's take it off the glasses after we're gonna talk about it. All right. Don't worry about it now. All right, that's cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's save all. And I'm gonna finish this class here, okay? And in the next class, we're gonna talk about probably more improvements, okay? So, see you.